came in here on a Sunday evening playing pitch battle and objectives against Sisters of Battle, very interestingly. So we got two exorcists. You put a Bastion in with the Retributors, with the heavy bolters, or some of the heavy bolters.
Yeah.
Two exorcists. We got one unit of minions outflanking, unit of Seraphim straight. Two units. And so you got these four and two more Razorbacks or emulators.
Two emulators and outflanking. That's it.
Okay. And then Seraphim with Celestine are deep striking. And you just try to see the initiative.
Sure.
Oh, so it's going to be Orks turn 1. Let's see what happens. So here are end of turn 1, or middle of turn 1 I mean. Now Bikers move and turbo boosted up there. Luda's got some shots on Rhinos, Wreck 1, Wreck 2 Rhinos. The railgun shot at the Bastion, unfortunately didn't do any damage. And everybody kind of moved around, so going on to bottom of 1. Okay, so now we're going on to bottom of turn 1. Everything shot at the Knob Bikers. Got a bunch of wounds spread around. Warbots actually ended up with 2. 2 guys died. And that was it. Everybody shot at them. So going on to my turn 2, I got my Grots, see if they're in reserve. They're going to come on, unfortunately. Okay, so going on to middle turn 2, I don't actually have Grots. The Fire Warriors are replacing the Grots on my list. The railguns exploded the Bastion on level on a 7, so all that's left is the cannon, that's right? Okay. Those guys lost one guy from the explosion. I wrecked one of the exorcists with Luda fire. Over here, those guys got out, they got hit by lavas and ran off the table, and those guys got wiped out by the Knob Bikers. So reserve rolls on turn 2.
Two new minions for him.
And they're coming in. Oh, Seraphim too.
He moved up and got outflank. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice, they choose. So here are middle turn, or bottom of turn 2 going on to turn 3. Those guys dropped in there, and between the Flamer pistols and Celestine, they wiped out the Luda's command. Over here, these guys came flamed on and only killed a few guys. And everything else shot at the Knob Bikers. I lost one guy, and that was it. So my turn 3.
Alright.
Is that it?
Yep.
Middle of turn 3, going to bottom of turn 3. Over there, the Knobs shot and salted there, but they held. They made a bunch of involved saves. Over here, lots of shooting. Killed 4 in that squad, they held. They got assaulted. Killed 3 in that squad, they held, and I failed my charge. Failed to do any damage over there. And, I wrecked and immobilized that one. So going on to, that's it, bottom of 3. So bottom of turn 4 is over, going on to turn 5, right? Or is that turn 3?
That was turn 3.
Turn 3, so
Turn 4.
Turn 4, over here, these guys jumped over here, flamed the crap out of these, killed 17-ish models, something like that. Over there they tried to tank shock, tried to do some damage, these guys shot, everything else shot at the broadsides. We've got one wound left on this one, but he may have passed his morale check. And that last one, little sister, rolled her involve save and held, so Knob Bikers are held up. So, my turn 4. Okay, so here we are, bottom of turn 4 over here. I actually killed Celestine. Of course, don't know if she's going to stay down or not. Those guys failed the morale check and ran. Finally killed the last battle sister over there. Killed the last of those guys over there. And that was it. So, Celestine, get back up, please.
Like they're awesome.
Oh, she gets back up.
Play well.
Of course. Of course.
Really? But yeah.
And then rally attempt on those guys.
I wish they had cracked. They got it.
They got it. They got a 3-inch move.
Yep. And they can only snapfire.
Okay. So anyway, bottom of turn 4, going on to turn 5. Everything shot at that Knob, but he made his 1 leadership, so he's still holding that objective. These guys rallied, and everything else shot at those boys. And Celestine assaulted and actually rolled 3 1s on her save, so that was pretty lucky on my part. So going on to my turn 5. So middle of turn 5. Over here, everybody shot the piss out of those guys, but they have 2 guys left, no handlingers, and they passed their morale check. Over there, the Knob is trying to hide from everything, and that was it. So, we're going to roll first.
Let's see if Celestine gets up. Nope.
Yes.
And then pick.
Yeah, I needed that.
Yep.
So here we are.
I'll run them.
Okay. So we are, bottom of turn 5, over there, the emulator snap fired at the lone pain boy. He got 2 hits, 1 wound, and I failed my save. Over here, these guys tank shot. Fire Warriors fell off the table. The other boys are falling off the table. Oh, he's gone. And that was about it. So yeah, go ahead and roll for turn 6. It's going to be a turn 6, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it here because I have to go. I don't think there's anything that's going to prevent this from being a tie.
I'm going to see if she gets up.
Okay.
That's at one point. I mean, she's definitely going to get up. And then those guys, depending on how well you cover the objective, minor video, it's 50% you're going to win.
Okay. But I think we're just going to call it here to tie at, so that's your Warlord?
Yeah, she'll die at the end. She'll die when the game ends. No, that's my Warlord.
Oh, okay. So
she would have gone back on turn 7.
So you still got 2 victory points to my 1, right? No, because these don't count.
That's a scoring unit.
It does have to be a scoring or contesting unit.
For Mindbreaker?
Yes. So actually it's going to be a tie on victory points. There's no one has objectives. He's got 1 victory point for killing my Warlord, and I've got 1 victory point for First Blood. And that's it. So